Pull up. What's good, everybody? What's good? Y'all ready? Woo! I need this more than y'all do. I need this more than y'all do. Then boop, 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 shake it off. Doot, doot, boop. What's good, everybody? What's good? It's your boy Bugatti NYC. Y'all already know where y'all at. It's Wednesday, March 12th. That's right, y'all. It's 2025. I'm your host, Bugatti NYC. This is our bottom line, where we be talking about this and that and that and this and this and that and that. Where we be talking about this and that and that and this and this and that. Just got me pissed. Because y'all be pissed in them comments sometimes. How everybody doing? That's right. Y'all know what it is. Clap it up, wake up, take me in the room. Y'all trying to wake somebody up, put the phone next to their ear because it's 6 o'clock in the morning. And if it's 6 o'clock, y'all know what time it is. It's time for the bottom line. I always tell you guys, when you tap in, let me know where you're chiming in from so I know. We always like to get that content from where y'all from. What? We already got one like in the building. I like y'all too. I see we got some bread early. What y'all giving me, some coffee money? Y'all gave me some coffee money there? Betty Lynn. Oh, I thought that was some money. Ooh, Betty Lynn got a gym glove. Whoa, wait a minute. Betty Lynn subscribed to the channel and she got a gym glove. That's big right there. That's bigger than money. That's bigger than a tip. Salute to Betty Lynn. Betty Lynn, I hope I'm able to continue to make you appreciate the content and that I'm worthy to get you guys to keep on becoming members. Because you know what we like to do here. We like to get busy. We like to get it going. And it's going to be one of them shows today, y'all, because I'm charged up. I'm on time. I got the lineup ready. We got some real good stuff to talk about. We're going to talk about assassination attempts. We're going to talk about activists about to get kicked out. About to try to get deported. We got a lot going on. Plus, I have a retraction right now because I thought that those fires were coming from arson. Come to find out, it was a little different. They came from s'mores. Yes, the Long Island brush fires. Someone wanted s'mores, and that's how the fire started. Believe it or not. We're going to get into that. Ain't that crazy? Yeah, man, I had to do some digging and investigating overnight. We finally came to the bottom line, of course, our bottom line, and figured out what the HE double hockey sticks was going on with that. But again, I hope you guys had a fantastic evening. I hope you guys are having a good morning. I hope you understand, like I always tell you, you probably had a problem, but the fact of the matter that we here to keep on persisting and be able to come up with a solution to those problems, that's the real thing that we got to care about. Don't worry about other little nonsense, stuff that's going to take you down rabbit holes. We got to stay focused. As long as we're here and thanking God that we can go another day, that's the first thing. Keep on moving forward and keep on pushing. But yeah, we up now, we here, and I got to get to work. I got some serious work to do. Got to make sure I'm doing my job before I start asking for stuff, and we're going to get into it, y'all. Thank you for all that you do. Thank you so much, and don't believe it. Appreciate you guys too. Mary L, good morning. Kendra Walker, Grand Rising. We got VA in the building. We got Detroit in the building. We got St. Louis in the building. We got New York City in the building. That's right, stand up. That's where I'm from. But you know I always got to show love to everywhere else because it can't just be about us. So now, without any further ado, what I'm about to do, we got to get into these titles because we got a full clip today and we not playing. So let's get it. What we got today? Trump wants Colombia activists deported. That's right. His name is Mahmoud Khalil, and he has been arrested and locked up by ICE. Only thing about this is he's a citizen. That's going to be pretty difficult. I have my take on it. We're going to get to that topic. I want to know what you guys are thinking about that. Let's get to the next subtitle, which is Moscow. Yes, they were hit by over 300 drones last night in a Ukrainian attack. Over 300 drones. sent over to Moscow. Doesn't seem like they're trying to do anything as far as like peace talks and getting rid of these this war, especially because the day prior there was something that happened to Chernobyl or some sort of place like that that was actually hit by Russia. So they're both still striking as these peace talks are allegedly going on. Let's get to the next sub story, which is a Maui police chief is named in what? Sean P. Diddy lawsuit. This gentleman right here, John Pelletier, who basically was kind of the muscle when Diddy was in Maui, overextended his police position, started locking people up and having them in his crib of all places. We getting into that. That's kind of crazy. Allegedly, I don't want to get in no trouble. Now we're going to get to the last one, of course, which is not, it might be the last, but it's definitely not the last on the list of stuff that's going on, which is Miami Palm Beach man arrested for threats against President Donald Trump. This guy over here, Justin Blackston, decided that he wanted to make phone calls. Hi, I want to do this. Hi, I want to do that. You know what they did? Came and got him, put him in them handcuffs, and he started doing the ride like this. Yeah, he's doing the foolery ride. So Justin Blackston, we got that story too, if you guys haven't heard about that. New information, new topics. We got even more stories inside, but you know what I want to do. I'm ready to get to work, so let's not wait, because the first thing that we're going to do, like I said, I thought it was arson, but it wound up being s'mores. Yes, s'mores is the reason why it's blamed for sparking that massive brush fire in Long Island. Here we go.
That it was a craving for s'mores. Yes, s'mores in a backyard that sparked a series of large brush fires in Suffolk County. Chopper 4 spotted acres and acres of charred grass and trees. Firefighters battled 4 fires that were fueled by some strong wind earlier. News 4's Paisley Chang live tonight in Speonk with the latest. Paisley.
Natalie, we are on the property of where one of those major brush fires was over the weekend. Today, forest rangers had spent the entire day here looking for hot spots, trying to prevent any future flames from igniting. Forest rangers back in the woods in West Hampton looking for hot spots where one of several brush fires raged over the weekend.
Once you get down inside here, that ground is pretty moist.
They are digging and moving dirt around to prevent flames from reigniting and creating a containment area.
So if another fire did break out within the original location, that containment line is down to mineral soil, and it should prevent the fire from escaping out of there.
Suffolk police today calling the weekend fires accidental, pinpointing the source to a Manorville backyard. The police commissioner saying the family was trying to make s'mores on Saturday morning.
That person subsequently discovers that the fire does ignite, and the backyard area, all goes up in fire.
Oh my God.
Embers from this fire combined with strong wind started 4 other fires stretching all the way to West Hampton.
I don't normally stop this early, but I want you guys to notice is this damn fire jumped a road. I never knew, call me whatever, never knew a fire can jump the road, but it did.
Affecting 420 acres of the Pine Barrens, but fortunately minimal property damage and no one killed.
It's so innocent, it wasn't intentional, but it had such a big effect. But I'm happy no one got hurt, to be honest.
It took dozens of fire departments to battle the fires. The National Guard dropped water from above, a joint effort to contain the fire before it spread any further. For now, a burn ban has been issued.
Other than your barbecue, your fireplace in the backyard, a contained fire pit with a spark arrestor screen on top, other than those things, you can't burn anything.
Yeah, and fire officials are hoping that people abide by those rules. The burn ban usually starts March 16th, but they started it earlier because of these brush fires. Meanwhile, these forest rangers are going to be here for the next couple of days, continuing to look for hot spots.
Now, when I was living in South Carolina, I used to wonder, we used to have a dirt pit that we used to burn the garbage in because they didn't have the trucks to come through and pick up the garbage. So we had like a burn pit. Yeah. They burn all the garbage. I ain't that old, but yeah, I remember the burn pit in South Carolina. We're going to keep on moving right now, y'all, because I told you Moscow was hit by drones yesterday. Let me know what you guys think about this story, because I'm surprised. I never knew a fire can jump the road. And then also why counties and certain, HOAs and places are so hard on people for barbecuing and cooking. Now I got to be a little more understanding, because things like this can happen, especially with strong winds, and you don't want the possibility of that happening times 10 or 20 or 50, depending on the people that decide to barbecue or cook. So yeah, let's get into these drones. I want you guys to know about this, because this is something that I just found out about. I did not even know.
Drone strike on the Russian capital overnight, according to Russians.
Marketers think they can do it all. And as a marketer myself, I know my limitation. Popular pays enables.
Russian state media, defense forces intercepted more than 300 drones fired at Russia, with 91 of them specifically targeting the Moscow region. Officials say one person was killed and several others wounded. The attack unfolded just hours before critical talks between the US and Ukraine on ending the war with Russia. That meeting in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, is set to begin in less than 2 hours. And it comes less than 2 weeks after the last US-Ukraine meeting at the White House ended quite badly. This time, Volodymyr Zelensky is not expected to take part in the actual talks with the US, but the Ukrainian president is in Saudi Arabia meeting with the Crown Prince. The top American diplomat says he wants to know what concessions Ukraine would be willing to make, adding that these talks will be key in determining whether the US will lift its pause on military aid and intelligence.
It said one person died in those drone blasts, and I know you guys probably heard the explosions going off, right? That's pretty bad right there. It's crazy.
Sharing. Orsino's Claire Sebastian is following all of these developments, joins me here now in London. Claire, let's get to that massive drone attack we saw images of there in Moscow overnight. I guess the timing of this, unlikely to have been a coincidence with these talks set to get underway in less than 2 hours.
Yeah, Christina, look, we haven't officially heard anything from Ukraine on this very large barrage of drones, some 337 in total shot down in various different regions, 91 over the Moscow region, according to the Russian Defense Ministry. Ukraine hasn't said anything, but I think, as you say, timing is hardly coincidental coming ahead of these critical talks in Saudi Arabia. It was a fairly disruptive, not to mention destructive attack, one death. It's pretty rare to see deaths from Ukrainian drone attacks.
So yeah, drones, once they lace with certain types of stuff, they can definitely pull off damage like this. I mean, you're sleeping in your crib, that's right next to the window. So there was one casualty during this strike right here. Over 300 drones were basically sent out. They were able to shoot a bunch of them down, but a lot got through. This is crazy when it comes down to war. I know myself, I never think like this as far as like this could be going on. But I have to think now because it's war. It's pretty crazy, y'all. It's crazy.
As far away from the Ukrainian border as this. I think there's only ever been one other in Moscow, and that was last September. So definitely noteworthy disruption as well, with airport closures and delays to flights there. And I think this is potentially from Ukraine a way of sending a message. Their long-range drone program is something that has been homegrown, that has proven extremely effective in this war in terms of hitting Russian military sites, energy infrastructure, and of course on several occasions the capital itself, again far beyond the border, they claim. So
as you can see right here, I don't see anybody as far as like another army or infantry that they're fighting against. It seems like the majority of people that are getting hurt in this war right now are like the civilians, the ones that really, I can't say didn't have nothing to do with it, but they're not even on the battlefield. So look who's taking the gist and the hits from this. And we're talking about trying to end the war right now. Russia did what they did the other day, and look at what Ukraine is striking back and what they're doing right now. It's crazy, you guys. What do we got over here? We got Lethal Pixel. I see the problem already. You're listening to CNN. Lethal Pixel, y'all. Look, we got a new person in here talking about the. We got a new person, y'all. Y'all know what that means, right? We got a new person worried about the area that we're talking about. Can you all agree with me? You already know how we do this, right? They're worried about the small thing as far as CNN. Are we going to say that the strikes did not happen? Bottom line, what do we have to do now? We go into ourselves and find out more information about it. We let the rabbit stick his head out the hole before we shoot it. This person here that's caught up in the network, we let them be like that. Oh my God, this network said that. This network said that. Instead of taking that information, seeing if it's true. We don't do that here at the Bottom Line. But you're welcome to be here. And if you would like to continue to understand how we work here and not get caught up on the network, Fox, CNN, MSNBC, starting to tell me other places to go look, then you'll get the understanding of what we do here at our Bottom Line. But I do appreciate your content, and you can keep on commenting if you like. Show's going to get better as well, but I don't think that you should get caught in rabbit holes worrying about the network instead of what the hell's going on. How about, oh, CNN might be telling me some BS. Let me go to my trusty network and see if it's true. You might not know nothing about what's going on, but you're worried about the network instead of worried about the content and what could be happening and going on. Let's enjoy this content and keep on going, you guys.
As of now, according to the Defense Minister, to be the world's largest producer of tactical and strategic drones. So this is, to quote the US President, a card potentially that they can play in this war and in peace talks. And as I said, this is happening on this extremely critical day diplomatically. In terms of what these talks in Saudi Arabia today could bring in terms of a path to peace, I think the expectations have been lowered somewhat by the US side ahead of this. Marco Rubio, the US Secretary of State, saying that this is really more of an exploratory meeting, that the US will be in listening mode, he said, and they're really just trying to figure out which concessions Ukraine will be willing to make, which they will then present to Russia. Incidentally, a source familiar with the matter has told CNN that Steve Witkoff, Trump's Middle East envoy, is expected in Russia later this week. We don't know as of yet who he will be meeting with.
Okay, that's cool. That's great. We're going to keep on going because we got wars and stuff breaking out all over. We got mad more content to cover. Just wanted to make sure you guys saw and knew what was going on with that because, again, it's current content and it's literally like yesterday. So we need to know what the HE double hockey sticks is going on. Then we investigate further into the content. We got to keep on going right now because we got this judge that blocked the deportation of a Palestinian university student. He was arrested by ICE. I know you guys remember that they were having like a sit-in and a sleep-in inside of Columbia University where they were, picketing and activating against what's going on with Palestine. Well, one of the individuals who we talked about earlier, Mahmoud Khalil, has been arrested by ICE. Trump wants him deported. The hard part is he's a citizen. What do you guys think about this? I want to keep on going, keep on stacking this deck because we got a lot of information and a lot of stuff to cover. Let's go. Let's keep it popping. Judge blocks this, so let's go.
Protests erupting at Columbia University and across the city after...
Whatever you do, it's better with a website. Introducing Hosting Your Website Builder, the fast and easy.
Scooby-Doo.
Protests erupting at Columbia University and across the city after a prominent Palestinian activist is arrested by federal immigration agents. A federal judge has now ordered Mahmoud Khalil to not be deported.
But President Trump is warning this is just the first of many more arrests to come. Fox 5's Linda Schmidt joins us live from Morningside Heights with the very latest. Linda.
Yeah, first of all, good evening to both of you. And the lawyer for Mahmoud Khalil is telling us tonight that he is in ICE custody, but he is not in custody here in New York. He is in Louisiana.
Whoa.
That is where he has been transferred to. He was picked up on Saturday night. Now, the Trump administration wants him deported, but a judge is saying, hold on just a moment. He is blocking that, at least for now, because Khalil has a court hearing here in New York on Wednesday.
We want justice, we want peace.
A couple hundred protesters demonstrated outside the ICE field office in Lower Manhattan, demanding the release of Mahmoud Khalil. Some demonstrators clashing with police, leading to their arrest. Khalil, a graduate student at Columbia University until last December, was detained by ICE Saturday after agents showed up at his apartment, which is owned by the university.
All right, guys, let's get into it. Want to know what you guys think about this information right here. We got it going. How everybody doing this morning? He's a permanent resident, different from a visa. Okay, that's what Floyd Mayweather said. Is that really Floyd Mayweather? Yo, stop playing with me, man. Don't do that. Dane Bramage said, court said no. Sorry, Trumpers. Then what we got here? We have Captain Clean. He's not a citizen. He's here on guest visa. Lex Bundy, deporting a citizen is crazy. I thought the same thing, Lex, but we're hearing a little much different things in these comments here. And a lot of our people actually know what the HE double hockey sticks they're talking about. We got Jeppa Dorchester said, yes, sir. Good morning, Jeppa. How you doing? Let me know where you're from, Jeppa. What state, city, borough? We like to know so we can get content from where you're from. Cat Dog, everyone's covering this strike. Yeah, MAGA back in business, said Paul South. Good morning, Paul. Good morning, Paul. Cat Dog, it's not just CNN reporting this. Anyway, thank you so much, Cat Dog, for understanding and being a sound and smart person. Mark Yosaka, you have no idea what you're talking about. There we go. Paul South, All Lives MAGA. Lethal Pixel said, I see the problem already. Okay. He's not here on the visa. He's a permanent resident. He's entitled to his rights. Okay, that's what everybody's saying. If you guys appreciate the content, do me a favor. Let's double tap that screen and get these likes up. I really appreciate that. We got a lot more in the clip, though.
The attack on Mahmoud Khalil is intended to make them quake in their boots and to make all of us quake in our boots.
About 70 faculty members with Columbia and Barnard College, along with immigration and civil rights activists, speaking out in support of Khalil. He is a Palestinian activist who has played a role in the anti-Israel, pro-Palestinian protests on campus.
Okay.
His lawyer releasing a statement saying that he is, quote, someone who has never committed a crime and who has simply expressed his political opinions. But the Trump administration sees it differently. The administration has designated Hamas a terrorist organization. Many of the protests, some of them violent, have included language and written material used by Hamas. Jewish students have also been harassed for being Jewish. Khalil is not in the U.S. on a student visa. He is a legal permanent resident with a green card.
Okay, guys, legal permanent resident with a green card. What does that mean again? Let's get into it. I want to know because a lot of people here, you guys definitely know. What does it mean? Legal permanent resident with a green card. What we got here? We got this is a breach of multiple laws. Eddie M, this is a breach of multiple laws, not least the First Amendment. Okay, we have, well, who else we got here? Good morning, Acme 321. It's still in the criminal phase. There's over 1 million active monster criminals. So this hyperbolic departing a citizen theoretic is discrediting. Okay, what else we got here? Deport him. Ooh, that's what Three Dogs said, 63. Okay, we're going to keep on going. Why would you quake in your boots to be returned to your indigenous homeland of indigenousness? That's what Act 321 said.
His wife is a U.S. citizen.
He is in real danger, and each of you bear substantial moral responsibility for that fact.
President Trump posting on social media. We know there are more students at Columbia and other universities across the country who have engaged in pro-terrorist, anti-Semitic, anti-American activity, and the Trump administration will not tolerate it. We will find, apprehend, and deport these terrorist sympathizers. But once again, as we said at the very top there of my report, a judge is so far barring Khalil's deportation until at least after that hearing here in New York on Wednesday. Back inside to you.
Is that legal? Can they deport this man? Was he ever in his other country before? Was he born here? I don't understand this. Like, y'all got to help me out on this. I mean, a couple of people told me that he can be deported because he's not here legally. But from what they're saying is he's got a green card. So what does that mean? USA, he affiliated with how much? Yes, important. 300 G's said they can send him to Guantanamo Bay. I mean, they can, but would it be legal? Acme 321 said, yeah, permanent resident doesn't mean citizen. Okay, Pamela said, he holds a green card. It can be revoked. Okay, thank you, Pamela. Appreciate that for that good content right there. If you're such wonderful people, you will just serve you better, not horrific homeland. Okay, I don't want to read all that because we got too much to go into. I do appreciate your content though, because now since we have all of this stuff going on, we've got all of these tariffs that have been implemented. We have everybody shaking and quaking in their boots. Yesterday we talked about the prices of soy and beef and chicken in China. Then we went to Canada and we saw what was going on with that power grid, that they're sending down all of our power. Now they're adding 25% more in the tariff to that when it comes down to the East Coast, right? Then we got all of these CEOs because the market was the other day. Stock market was garbage the other day. Dropped crazy, damn near recession proof, to a recession, right? So now what's going on? Donald Trump sitting down with a bunch of CEOs right now, trying to calm them down, let them know this is not going to be long effect on them, but we are going to feel it. But we need to know how long. You and me probably voted for him, y'all, whoever, but you still want to know how long we're going to be dealing with this situation. From what we've heard yesterday with China, there is no certain date and that's been set. And then we have more tariffs that are going to be imposed on Mexico by April the 2nd from Donald Trump. So we don't even know what's going to be coming from that. We're still in the mix of it, y'all. We're still in the mix. Let me see. I'm going to make sure that we get the right clip right now. I don't want to make a mistake and pass by what we got going on. I think we're good right here. So let's go. This is it.
President Trump is going to meet with top business leaders and Wall Street executives today as he tries to calm people down about the economy.
Yep, senior White House correspondent Peter Doocy joins us with details. Peter, not a great day at Wall Street yesterday.
No, terrible day on Wall Street yesterday. And when you look at this big picture, President Trump has much, much better job security as somebody that never needs to run for re-election again than these CEOs have, because they have to answer to shareholders and to boards. And so later on today, coming for some reassurances, are the leaders of IBM and HP and Intel and Qualcomm. And so far, Republicans in Congress are overwhelmingly on board with the president's tariff strategy. And for the most part, business leaders who knew this was going to be happening, at least the tariff part, because President Trump said it was, have been with them too. When you look at this post-inauguration day conference board measure of CEO confidence, it found 44% of CEOs said economic conditions were better than 6 months ago. That's up 20%. 52% of CEOs expected conditions in their own industries to improve over the next 6 months. That's up from 31% in Q4 last year. And 71% of CEOs are planning to raise wages by 3%.
I wanted us to know this. Even if it's not true, I want us to look into it. Because if this is supposed to be where it is right now, we're supposed to be checking these numbers, right? These CEOs are planning a 71% plan to raise wages by 3% or more over the next year. Is that good for us? Is it going to equate to something that will help us out at the supermarket? We need to know stuff like that. We can check into stuff like this, even though it's Fox, right? Let's go.
Or more over the course of the next year. That is up from 63% at the end of last year. President Trump has talked a lot about how he knows that his tariffs are going to cause a disruption. The thing that traders and economists are looking for now is whether or not it will also cause a recession. Back to you.
And Peter, that is the worry. Given the fact that the Wall Street, the Dow went down about 1,000 points yesterday, is the White House, are they talking to you guys and saying, okay, people need to stop fixating on that number and they need to think about the big picture? Because we've heard Elon Musk and the president both say, okay, there's going to be disruption, as you mentioned a moment ago, but long term, we're all going to be okay.
Yeah, but I don't think some people can't deal with the long term. See, these people don't understand, and this is when I speak for both sides and the middle. This is going to be Bugatti talking right now. These people got money. There's a lot of people like you and me. We can't even play around with next week. We can't play around with tomorrow. We need to know what the HE double hockey sticks is going on. Y'all good, like he said. Each and every one of those reporters got a job. They got definite pay coming in, whether it's Fox, CNN, whatever. Now y'all want to talk about networks? Let's talk about them. Because those people, they pretty good and well off. We don't got what they got. So I want to just keep on moving forward. What we got in the comments right now, because I know you guys probably commented on that. Don't want to go past your comments. Want to see what you guys have to say about these topics. He could be an actual victim with legitimate hatred for America. After Guantanamo, let's give him something to cry about. That's what Acme 321 said. Northwest Blessed said, I'm happy I woke up to seeing that budget getting passed. Then we've got, what else we got here? I look at it like this. This is Iris. Iris said, I look at it like this. Whatever Trump wants, he's going to get it. He's going to get it because he's putting God first. Big facts. That's what Ira said, y'all. We got Tony Yu in the building. Good morning. Good morning, Ira, as well. Now the liberals are worrying about the economy. What happened to the last 4 years? All right, Tony, you're making a lot of sense right there. Acme 321 said, hey, I just thought of this. We should send him to Guantanamo. Oh, my God. Here we go, y'all. We got the slap in the face with Tulsi Gabbard, where she removes the clearances for top Joe Biden officials. They out here just tit for tat, y'all. It's not over. Joe Biden officials still feeling it. So yeah, we got a situation right now where they still revoking clearances. So check this out. I want you guys to see what's going on here.
Conversations with Peter Jeffries. Need a UGC video for your business? Find me and many other skilled creators on Fiverr. Or you
Have you had any conversations with Peter Jeffries at all about the CR since the text drop?
We have not since the text drop, but I look forward to talking to them about it. I can't imagine that they would just tell everyone to vote against funding the government when they are all on video 1,000 times saying that would be a great calamity for the country. It is a clean CR. There is zero reason for them not to support it. And I think it's pretty shameful that they're instructing their members not to.
And then, now I noticed the bill has been passed, but I want you guys to see what was going on before it.
That's House Speaker Mike Johnson yesterday readying a vote today on a continuing resolution to keep government funded and open at current levels through September. White House sources telling Fox News Digital that President Trump will be making calls to potential Republican holdouts, while Vice President J.D. Vance joins the House GOP's morning conference this morning. Kentucky Congressman Thomas Massie already announcing his no vote, meaning Republicans cannot afford another defector if all Democrats vote against this bill. The president now says Massie needs to be primary. He's vowing to lead the charge while noting Massie is, quote, just another grandstander. Kentucky Senator Rand Paul also voiced concerns about the package on X, saying despite DOJ's findings of loony left-wing U.S. aid programs, the Republican spending bill continues to fund the very foreign aid Elon Musk proposes to cut. The bill continues spending at inflated pandemic levels and will add $2 trillion to the debt this year.
And she ain't want to say this part, but I'm going to say it. Count me as a hell no. And yes, this bill may have passed. Reason I'm doing this is because there's still tension inside of the party and everybody's not always on board. Don't know how exactly it passed, but if it passed, that's a good thing. What do you guys got to say? What's going on in the comments? How everybody doing this morning? What's good, everybody? What's good? How y'all doing over here? I need that long term. I'm not trying to be broke forever. That's what Danielle said. Thug Nasty said, my tax bracket is the reason I'm bitching about taxes, silly. And we got Brax for Trump, MAGA. Tony Yu said, no, we got Jimmy Johnson said, oh, they fighting in the comments, y'all. They fighting in the comments. I don't want to be an instigator. It will get worse before it gets better, but we need that. Bakari Akil Bey said, I think that's the same way I feel about China, because they have to negotiate with us at some point. You can't just keep on doing business or trade or anything with somebody that's just being that stern, that does not want to give and get. That's how we gotta make it happen, y'all. Even when you go buy something wholesale, when they tell you, hey, you buy 12, you get it for this price. We'll give you a lower rate. Come on now, everybody got to eat over here. That's how we do it. That's how we make it in the long run. Long term, that's right. But right now, there's a lot of people. How many people out there are living paycheck to paycheck? These are the people I'm talking about. I'm talking about the people that have enough money for gas, enough just to eat, and enough for their bills. Those are the people I'm talking about that can't afford any sorts of rifts in their financial situation right now, or anything else going up, which is going to take their monetary in areas that they can't cover what they've normally been paying. These are the individuals that I'm speaking about right now, you guys. Us, on the real level. Do me a favor, you guys. If y'all appreciate the content, we still got a whole bunch more in the clip. Hope you guys like what we got going on. I see you're very active in here. Do me a favor, double tap that. Hit those 3 buttons over there. Hit that like button. Not asking for no coffee. No coffee. We got 271. What's that? 271 people in the building. We only got 19 likes. Let's try to get those likes up. I really appreciate it because we got some stuff coming up right now with this 911 call released involving threats to assassinate President Trump. Justin Blackstone threatened Trump, and now he's been arrested. I would really appreciate if we can get those likes up. I got some real good content for you guys right now. Ends are not justifying the means, but I know how we get down. We're going to keep on working, giving you guys this good content, and y'all going to hit that double tap on that like button. I appreciate you guys, definitely. I know you just didn't know, you weren't thinking at this point. Yesterday, we got a bunch of them anyway. I really care about the content really getting out and more people knowing, and that's what happens when we double tap because YouTube sends the notification out and more people come and check out what we got going on. And that's what we need over here to make sure that we remain #1 in the 6 o'clock hour on YouTube. And I want to keep on rocking. 911 calls. This fool right here don't know what he was thinking. Watch when they tell him to turn his head. He gonna look so stupid. Like this. Justin Blackstone. Here we go, buddy. You up on deck right now. El Fulio #1. Let's see what Justin did, y'all.
Tonight into an alarming arrest in our area. A local man accused of making multiple threats on the president's life.
And now for the
What drives an entrepreneur to create? Is it fear?
I think you cannot think straight if you...
first time we're getting a chance to hear the 911 calls of the suspect making those threats.
CBS 12's Al Pefley joins us live outside the Palm Beach County Jail with the details. Al?
Straight fool.
Liz, the details of this unusual case are spelled out in this PBSO arrest report. Sheriff detectives say they were able to arrest this guy before he was able to carry out any of his alleged threats against President Trump.
Are you Justin Blackstone, sir? Yes, sir. Okay, thank you.
34-year-old Justin Blackstone said little when he made his first appearance in court Wednesday. But sheriff detectives say Blackstone had plenty to say when he called 911 threatening President Donald Trump.
I want Donald Trump at my house as tomorrow's the last day on planet Earth.
According to PBSO, Blackstone made multiple 911 calls on February 26th, which prompted deputies to drive to his Loxahatchee home.
Tell the FBI that I'm a mass murderer. I need a ride to the airport to be taken to Trump Tower, to the White House, so I can assassinate the president.
Deputies say when they arrived, he was nowhere to be found. But the next day, they were able to arrest him on several charges, including making threats to discharge a destructive device.
What's wrong with this fool? But you see him in court, right? That's what I told you. When crazy meet crazy, motherfucker get all serious then, right? You seen his face when he turned around like this? Like mommy! No. Turn around. Yeah. See how stupid he look now? He feel like an idiot talking about he need a ride to the airport to do something like that. Had the nerve to be calling the police. He called the precinct, y'all. This motherfucker is stupid. Moonlight, that's right. Ain't he stupid, Moonlight? Like, yo, he is a fool. His boyfriend will miss him when he's going to prison, Daniel said. Yo, this is crazy, yo. I swear to God, this is stupid. Rick Spanish said, I need a sugar mama. If Medic 77 said, what an unhinged fool. Moonlight, like, yo, he's still going. I need a wait a minute, what we got over here? I want to see what else y'all got going on over here. This is crazy. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is bananas. The smoke room. Do you need a boyfriend, Moonlight? Y'all going back and forth. Y'all got to chill out. Yo, do me a favor, y'all. I'm sorry. Do me a favor. Y'all appreciate the content right now. Double tap. Hit the three buttons on the side. Hit the like to let everybody know what we're doing over here. We got it going. I'm sorry, I'm not supposed to be like this. I'm supposed to stay professional. Hell no, I can have fun if I want to. This is my show. Anyway, like I said, y'all, do me a favor. Y'all want to see the rest of this story. Y'all appreciate the content. I've been up since 3 o'clock in the morning. Double tap that screen and get these likes up. We're about to see the rest of this thunder. I really want to see when he turned around again. He was like, let's keep on going, y'all.
I'm about to launch the missiles and to destroy New York. I'm a Confederate soldier, and I'm getting revenge. My missiles are attracted to Donald Trump's tower.
We spoke with Jason Russell, a former Secret Service agent. He worked security details for President Bush and President Obama.
Every threat is going to get some level of attention. What really normally happens, though, is you're looking at not necessarily the words that were said, but a lot of the behaviors that might surround those words.
Russell says when someone makes a threat against a president, authorities would also look at other things.
So you might be looking at any weapon ownership, the ability for somebody to travel. Is there any evidence that they've showed up at maybe campaign events or anything like that? A good percentage of the people that make threats have some level of mental illness or they're experiencing some type of mental breakdown.
Russell says if you have a president such as Donald Trump who has stirred up controversy, that can result in more threats.
Oh, yeah.
So whenever, you have somebody who's maybe a little bit more controversial or something that we haven't seen before, you're going to see that increase in threats. Obviously, just the nature of the political landscape right now is...
Yeah, Justin, you out of there, man. I'm telling you, you lucky that you ain't do nothing because they would have lost you like the dude ahead of the dude the day before. Some guy was called himself going to the White House with it and had the nerve to be on social networks talking about what he was about to do. By the time he got there, and they said, oh, we don't know his condition. Oh, we know his condition. El Holio, you remember when Tom and Jerry, Tom would go get into a fight, a gun battle, and then he'll go over to the water jug and go like this, and then water will come out of his body everywhere. Yeah, that might be what's happening to the guy from yesterday, because they don't play. But another serious, not even more serious story that we got to get into right now. I'm pretty confused on this one. I don't know if you guys know anything about the NORCOM track star who speaks out after she was running and they were doing a relay race. And as she was running, she was passing a girl and the girl just hit her in the head with the baton. Did you guys see that video? So the girl that actually hit the girl with the baton is speaking out. I want you guys to see what she has to say. She's actually very emotional and I'm gonna let her explain herself and I'm gonna let this story explain itself instead of me trying to do it. I'm gonna let you guys check this out and let you get your own assumption of it. Check this out, guys.
The family says they're telling their side of the...
Turn your ideas into video with AI. Add your branding.
Tonight, a Portsmouth family says they're telling their side of the story in reference to a shocking incident at a Virginia High School League indoor track meet that left one athlete allegedly injured after she claimed she was struck by a baton held by IC Norcom High School senior Alayla Everett. Everett spoke exclusively to 10 on Your Side's Markeisha Jackson, who brings us much more.
The young athlete in question says there's more to that video than meets the eye.
Everybody has feelings, so you're physically hurt, but you're not thinking of my mental, right?
Alayla Everett is a decorated athlete and senior at IC Norcom High School. She would have never thought her trip to the Class 3 track and field state finals last Tuesday would take a drastic turn.
They're going off of one angle.
Alayla visibly emotional because of this video from the meet. This was a 4x200 meter relay race and she and a Brookville High School athlete were rounding a curve on the track when they nearly collided with each other.
Okay, after a couple times hitting her, my baton got stuck behind her back like this and it rolled up her back. I lost my balance and when I pumped my arms again, she got hit.
It appears intentional, but Alayla says it was accidental.
But I know my intentions and I would never hit somebody on purpose. I didn't have to see your first video, second video, 10 video. I know 100% that she won't do this to nobody.
Her parents outraged at the backlash. The IC Norcom relay team was disqualified, a ruling that a local USA track and field official finds questionable. He says a play-by-play look shows that the Brookville athlete was running closely to Alayla.
If a person comes up on the outside, they got to be a full stride ahead of me before they can cut in front of me.
The other family spoke with the news station in Roanoke asking for an apology from Alayla, something she wants to give, but she says the other athlete hasn't been receptive.
What do you guys think? Y'all saw the video. Does it look like she hit her on purpose? Or does it look like what she said, like she was trying to regain her balance and it hit her, and she hit her by mistake? What do you think? Okay, Pamela Gascoigne says she should be arrested. You can tell from the interview with her parents where she got herself entitled attitude from. Ricky Spanish said, you can see her eyes and she looked directly at her. That's what Ricky Spanish said. What we got? Indians Exposed said, it looks purposeful. And then it says, Thug Nasty said, Ricky, let me find out, me laughing. What else we got? Oh, wait a minute. Northwest Bless said, she's a liar, Boog. Taylor said, hell nah, because you're sorry you hit her. She's sorry she got in trouble. And then Acme 321 said, yeah, the simple story of Bug's life. What else we got? We got Ricky Spanish. She winds her arm back to swing on her. Totally intentional, says Nevada Maverick. Cutting Edge says about that. What else we got? We got Pig Daddy. She smoked her. Then that was 100% intentional. I think from seeing this right here, I'm always solution driven. So I'm always thinking about fixing the problem. How about we make those damn batons out of something that can't hurt you? Not metal anymore. Like maybe like styrofoam or just enough to have a little weight on it where if it does hit you in the head, it doesn't hurt. I'm always solution driven. We need to do that. You look like Ray Lewis. Yeah, people tell me that too. I guess Ray Lewis look good because your boy look good, don't he? Show me. But anyway, you guys appreciate the content. Y'all see me working over here. I ain't come over here bothering y'all. I'm popping these videos off. Come on, look out for your boy. Let's double tap that screen and get them likes up. Because guess what? We got a little more to go. I'm going to let this keep on going, but I got a surprise for y'all. Check this out. We're going to keep on going.
Blocking her on social media, and instead the Everett family was served with court papers.
And now we have to go to a city 3 hours away that everybody hates our guts already.
They're assuming my character, calling me ghetto, racist slurs, death threats, all of this just because of a 9-second video.
VHSL says they are still reviewing the situation, and Portsmouth Public Schools says they will support whatever ruling comes from the league. Markeisha Jackson.
I feel terrible because it happened, and I hate to see her cry, but I'm going to be honest with you guys. It's really hard for me not to see her take that baton and crack that other girl in the head. And honestly, it looked like to me, bitch, you ain't passing me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna let you pass me. Boop! I'm already in the back. Allegedly. But guess what? The girl that got hit in the head, we got her story. I did my homework, and we're about to see it right effing now. We're gonna get both sides of the story, and I hope you hit it. Hit that like button now, because we're about to find out what the other girl has to say. Because you know Bugatti don't play when it comes to the morning. So let's get it on, y'all. We want to see what the runner says that got hit with the baton. Time for her story, because there's always two sides to every story.
A high school runner hit another runner in the head with a baton during a track meet.
ABC's Janae Norman has the story.
Junior Kaylin Tucker was running the second leg of the 4x200 relay in the Virginia State High School League Championships when the shocking incident happened.
Cracked up.
That's when she hit me with the baton.
Wait a minute, y'all. We going there. I ain't even see this. We going exclusive right now because Bugatti ain't see this earlier. Tell me. Matter of fact, I think we could slow this down. Bugatti's a little bit nice on that part. Let's slow it down and watch it. Let's go. If y'all don't mind. Y'all got the time. I got the dime.
200 relay in the Virginia State High School League Championships when the shocking incident happened.
Only thing she didn't do was hit her twice. She cracked her in the dome. Good looking for y'all for being patient with that slowdown. Let me get the right speed back. Y'all got to be nice to me now because I be getting busy up in here. That's why I deserve that like that I'm asking for. And we going to keep going.
That's when she hit me with the baton.
Watch again as you see the two sprinters running side by side as they round the corner with Kaylin on the outside, Kaylin's mother cheering her on. Just as Kaylin is passing the other runner, the athlete swings her baton, striking Kaylin.
I just felt a bang on my head, and then I fell off the track immediately.
Kaylin dropping her baton and reaching for her head.
The whole Coliseum pretty much gasped. I just jumped up out of the bleachers immediately and ran to her.
We saw. We saw what we saw. I'm in the comments, y'all. We saw what we saw. Where we at? Bobby Marlowe said, see, it was the part of track and field events I'd actually watch. And wait a minute, Moonlight said, that's crazy funny. And what else we got? We got there's no doubt that was intentional. Give me the only thing that's in question is how many times did she actually swing? It looks to me like she swung 3 times and maybe hit once or twice. I think you're right with that because that's the same thing I see, Mr. Fix-It. Batty Lynn, yeah, she definitely hit a Batty Lynn holding it down with that glove over there, looking official with the Infinity subscriber glove. Kendra Walker, now explain how the fuck was that an accident? I'm gonna say the word, Kendra. Pamela said she's getting threats from her own team because the whole team was disqualified. Ooh, that's just crazy, said Tony U. Now what else we got up here? Rebecca said she did it on purpose. Yeah, everybody's saying the same thing. That's yeah. Ike Martin said that baton don't do much damage though. Wonder which law firms are reaching out to the victim. Blacks for Trump said white girls would never do that. Ooh, you dead wrong for that. I want to watch the rest of it. And I think somebody that said that she was entitled, I think you're right. Because her parents, oh, we got to go 3 hours to go to court for this in another town. You ever get that feeling where you want to do something and the bad angel be, the good angel be over here and the devil be on this shoulder and you actually do what this one tell you to do? That's what I think happened to her. Like that gut feeling was like, and she just, instead of her just trying to run harder, she rather use her arm and swing. I saw it, y'all. Somebody said it was almost 2 or 3 hits. I'm with you on that. I think I saw the same thing. I saw almost 2 hits myself. Thomas said, I'm so glad I voted for Trump. And yes, hell, that's the devil. Icky Ian, heard that yet? Summer Vo said, what else we got? Damn, y'all getting busy in these comments. I can't even read them all. Do me a favor, y'all. What we got these we got these likes at 61. Y'all doing fantastic. Can we get them up to 80 and I'll leave you alone? If we can get those likes up to 80, I still got more in the clip. I got a lot more to go. Y'all ain't gonna believe what's going on with Odell Beckham and what's going on with this Sean Diddy trial. They're trying to include him in this situation. We got that going on. We got more with this. We got a lot. But what I want to do is try to get more people over here. Double tap that to get those numbers up. I appreciate it. I did the front story. Now we did the back story. Tell me your boy ain't working today. Let's keep on working. Let's go.
On the main floor.
The 16-year-old was later diagnosed with a concussion. The family says neither the athlete who struck Kaylin nor the other team's coaches checked on Kaylin or reached out afterwards.
To see that they kept running and she not stop and check on my daughter, that was the part where I was like, it couldn't have been an accident.
The other runner, who attends IC Norcom High School, has not been named. Kaylin's parents say Norcom's athletic director and the girl's father apologized in a phone call, but they're still waiting for the opposing athlete and her coaches to reach out.
We definitely want the coaches and a personal apology from the actual athlete as well, because it's only right.
The Virginia High School League saying in a statement, we thoroughly review every instance like this, adding the VHSL membership has always made it a priority to provide student athletes with a safe environment for competition.
And that was ABC's Janae.
And y'all just said, somebody in the comments just said, I guess you from Virginia. They just said that her teammates is mad at her because they all got disqualified. Yeah, somebody just said that. So I would be mad too. And I mean, you done messed up all our hard work to get here. Lord knows what they did to get there. That's like when they go into state or something like that. That's a big thing for you to be working that hard. Good looking for the $2. What we got up here in these comments? Keep speaking the truth. We got that from Jesse Barnes. I appreciate that like it's a 20, Jesse. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you. I hope you subscribe to the channel. Ain't got to do with no money, but I want you to be here. People like you, thumbs up, y'all. I really appreciate that. Do me a favor, you guys. Again, smash that like button because now we're going to do this follow-up story with the missing college student from that was going missing. She went to Dominican Republic, and the accounts are not adding up from the guy that she was with. Yeah, we got that backstory from yesterday. Remember what happened yesterday? They were staying in a hotel. The hotel was subpar. I can't even say subpar. When we're talking about 1 to 5 stars, this thing was 0 stars. Air conditioner was not working. Showers were not working. They were getting locked out of their hotel rooms. The key cards weren't working. So people were staying in each other's rooms and sleeping on the beach and anywhere around the hotel. Talk about automatic refund. Now we got more backstory on it because the guy's story is just not adding up. She's been gone for 6 days now, by the way.
Surrounding the U.S. college student who vanished on spring break in the Dominican Republic, authorities in the United States are calling on Interpol to issue a worldwide missing person alert, what's called a yellow notice for Sudiksha Kanaki.
When I started Walton Goggins goggle glasses, I needed a website. Figuring out how to make one was pretty hard.
That request filed by the Loudoun County Sheriff's Office in Virginia. New overnight, Dominican police say that they're expanding their surveys of nearby surveillance cameras and re-interviewing people who are with or may have seen the 20-year-old, including hotel staff. Here's what we know so far. Kanaki was last seen on security cameras headed out to the beach after a night out with friends on Wednesday. Then, early Thursday morning, she was seen with a man who claimed that they were swept up by a wave. It was about 4:50 a.m. He came back to shore, showed up at the hotel hours later, but said he couldn't find her in the water. Investigators have discovered her clothes near the area where she was last seen. Joining me now is News Nation Law and Justice contributor Jennifer Koffendorfer. Jennifer, it's always good to have you. Let me just start with this man who says that they were swept up by the wave. I mean, I don't know about you, but if I'm with someone that's really swept up by a wave, I'm not showing up at the hotel hours later. You know, I'm going for help pretty quickly. Is this smell fishy to you?
It smells fishy, and it just doesn't comport, Marky.
Yeah.
You know, when the reports came in that she was swept up by a wave, the big question was, well, who saw her get swept up by the wave, and why didn't they report it imminently? Search crews could have been out there right away. She wasn't reported missing until 4 o'clock, 12 hours almost later.
And I know he says that he had gotten ill on the beach, fallen asleep there. So I'm interested to see what more he has to say. I know the Loudoun County Sheriff's Office in the United States is asking for this yellow notice, global missing person alert. What's the advantage of doing so, and is that the right move?
Well, this is the right move because we really don't know what happened to her. Mm-hmm. Could she have been trafficked? Could she be someplace else? This way, everyone is on notice in terms of enforcement units.
You with a girl at 4:55, y'all go for a swim. And 9 o'clock, you come back talking about you can't find her? Come on, man. This sounds tragically like one of those stories that happens to women when they go out of town or on these other countries or island places, and they get caught up in these sort of corrupt situations that they are not privy to or used to. Sad situation right here, because I'm going to be honest with you guys. That's why they have a show called The First 48, because after the 48 hours, they determine a person not only missing, but 9 times out of 10, she's probably deceased. Let's just call it what it is. And that's the terrible part about this. And what's going to come out of this? Oh, another story, another teenager, another college student, beautiful college student that lost her life because of something like this. Do me a favor, you guys. I really appreciate if you could double tap the screen, get those likes up to let everybody know about stuff like this so we can at least get the story out there to find out as much as we can. But I honestly think this person that they have allegedly is going to probably be the guy that has something to do with this.
Throughout the world as to this girl being missing.
I know yesterday there were reports also surfacing that it was a possible drowning. You know, authorities were throwing that out. Are you buying that, Jennifer?
Where's the body?
I'm not buying it right now. The problem is there's no evidence of that. Are we to really believe this stranger, this young man who was escorting her on the beach, and then all of a sudden he passes out in a chair and she's not seen again? It's not lining up, especially when you consider the wave issues. This was not high tide. I find the whole thing to have no merit right now.
I know her family has expressed concerns about possible foul play, including kidnapping, human trafficking. How should investigators balance these concerns from her family with this current theory suggesting
I would say all of this stuff right here, asking her about what the police are gonna do. That's just like, not even necessary right now, because again, the police are gonna tell her what they're doing, what their plan is, and how they're gonna go about it. Sadly, like I said, as of today, it's 6 days that this beautiful student has been missing. What you guys got to say about this? Because I think that they got their guy. I think they got their guy. What we got here? Got to be aware from your surrounding for real. Got to be aware of your surroundings for real. Thomas said they know all of a sudden speaking about it. Thomas, this type of been happening when I was a kid back in the 90s. Exactly. We hear about this all the time. Thank you, Thomas. You're right. Maine Arbor needs some evidence. Right. Real said, and then another thing, where's the body if it was swept away? Where's the body? Sounds fishy, bro. CJ said it sounds fishy. Rebecca, good morning, Rebecca. Oh my God, 12 hours later, that poor girl, I hope she's found. That guy's no good. Ricky Spanish said, I didn't hear about this one yet. Yeah, bro, we started the story yesterday, and now we're just continuing because, again, yes, like somebody said, we heard about this in the 90s, but we need to stop hearing about it. We need to stop hearing about it because we need to get more smart when we go out of town and don't get so happy that we're out there. Can't really say that about an 18-year-old because you don't really hear this about older people. But then when you hear about older people, it's a lot of robberies. The baseball player that went out there and got pow-powed. Got to be really careful with certain countries, man. Jamaica, they be talking about lancing people, my machete, the machete and all of that. Yo. And then they don't have the type of laws and stuff that we do. They wrap you up and sell you. And next thing you know, you will be kidnapped or human trafficked. Beautiful girl like that, man. Come on, y'all saw the movie Taken. You seen the movie. If I was her father, I would be on her back like crazy. Nope, you can't go. Call me what you want. I'm going. What do you mean you going? I'm going too. You stay over there. I'm going to be in this hotel room right here too. Nah, man. Because something like that is just like, it hurts so much after the effect. Because even me, and I'm not even a family member, I feel terrible about this happening. I feel really bad about it. I really do. We got to keep on going. We're going to get into another sub-story that I told you about earlier that's concerning this gentleman right here, John Pelletier, who felt as if he wanted to take his job description as a Maui police chief, who's now been named in Sean Diddy's lawsuit. There's major calls to suspend him from the captain. I mean, I'm sorry, not the captain, but from the mayor. They're trying to suspend him right now because of this case right here. He's trying to say he had nothing to do with it. It's all fabricated. It's not true. He don't want nothing to do with Diddy, y'all. He don't want no affiliation at all.
Football player and a comedian are among the high-profile men accused in a civil lawsuit of participating in or facilitating crimes alongside Sean Diddy Combs. The chief and others say it's not true. But now Maui's mayor is asking the police commission to place the chief on leave while it's being investigated. Gina Mangieri has more. Gina?
Well, rapper Sean Diddy Combs is in custody awaiting federal criminal trial on racketeering and sex trafficking charges. And now a civil lawsuit filed in federal court in California alleges current Maui police chief John Pelletier served as security and facilitator for Combs, sometimes impersonating law enforcement jurisdictions. A nearly 90-page lawsuit accuses John Pelletier of serving as muscle for Sean Diddy Combs in California and Las Vegas, several years before Pelletier left Las Vegas to become Maui County Chief of Police. The same suit accuses NFL player Odell Beckham Jr. and a comedian known as Drewski of rape. We asked the chief, county, police commission, and police union for a response. A Maui Police Department spokesperson says the chief has no connection to anyone in the suit. We are confident that the evidence will demonstrate these claims to be false and will expose those who are deliberately trying to manipulate the legal system to spread misleading narratives. The union declined to comment. We asked the plaintiff's attorney for additional comment too, without reply.
Beckham Jr. said on his social media, "I really can't even believe that my name is mentioned in that matter. There is absolutely no truth to those allegations." Drewski said on social, "This allegation is a fabricated lie. I was broke living with my mom without any connections to the entertainment industry at the time of this allegation. So the inclusion of my name is truly outlandish." KHON2's legal analyst explains why high-profile people can be targeted by lawsuits.
It's not uncommon at all for high-profile people to be named, especially be named as a large group of defendants in this kind of lawsuit. And the reason why is because when you're sitting at a very high level in the government, whether you're the police chief or a mayor or the governor of a state, it's very easy to be targeted because then that potentially opens up the finances and the wallet.
The accusations date back to 2018 when Pelletier was still on the mainland with the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department. He is accused, among other things, of posing as a Contra Costa California sheriff in order to deter a woman from filing a rape charge.
I think the thing about high-profile people is that they do have a strong presence in terms of anybody being able to Google or determine whether or not somebody is actually in the vicinity and then accuse them of doing something because they were in that location. Again, we don't know. Maybe these specific allegations are true, but the best thing to do is to wait for the lawsuit to play out.
All right, y'all. What y'all think? Y'all think the Maui the police chief had something to do with this? What y'all think? Joshua said, "Did you know that no one wants to watch TV while you scratch your head?" Yeah, Joshua. So how about we get you up out of here? Hide user on the channel and you're gone. See ya. And I wouldn't want to be. I'm going to help you get up out of here. It's crazy how black people have been on the chopping block. What else we got here? We got Marielle said terrible. He was just trying to help Diddy launch his new coconut scented baby oil. That's what Pig Daddy said. Yo, Pig Daddy, you hilarious, yo. Angels Among Us 214 said there was that video with Bieber and Odell at the club. Chad Lepak, what's this guy saying? I want to know. Pamela said time to duck because the lawsuits are flying. Jace AK said, yo, Chad, what? Bobby Molotov said muscle for Diddy, so he held the victims down or what? That's crazy. He probably did, y'all. He probably did. Let's finish it off because guess what? The story don't stop. There's a little more, and I ain't going to say it because I'm going to have to say no Diddy, but I'm going to say it. There's a little more meat on the bone, no Diddy, that we have to go because the story's continuing because now Odell Beckham and Drewski, they actually got something to say about it. And I think we got another clip here. Since we're doing this, let's go ahead and double the stack with this part right here because they responded to the charges.
Defendants are being named in one of the lawsuits against Sean Diddy Combs.
Ryan Christopher, spill the beans.
Yeah, good morning to the both of you. So a pro football player and a comedian, two celebrities now named in this ongoing litigation against Sean Diddy Combs. Now, Ashley Parham, she accused Combs in October of gang raping her. This is back in 2018. Now, she named former Giants wide receiver Odell Beckham Jr. and comedian Drewski as two of those who assaulted her. Both deny that. Now, Drewski, whose real name is Drew DeSorbs, he posted on X that, quote, these allegations, they are a fabricated lie, noting that at the time he had no connections to the entertainment industry and he was broke living with his mother. Now, Beckham replied to Drewski's posting. He tweeted, quote, this world makes absolutely no sense. I'm covered by God. He will prevail. I know who I am. You know who you are. Keep your head. Now, Combs, who is currently in jail in Brooklyn on charges of racketeering, prostitution, and sex trafficking, has denied claims that he's ever sexually assaulted anyone, and his trial starts on May 5th.
Starts on May 5th, y'all. His trial starts on May 5th. I have a little bit more. I don't know if you guys want to see this. I think you might want to be interested in this. If I can find it, I don't want to take up too much of y'all time. I know y'all got to get to work. But I actually got a little bit of incriminating stuff in my history here that I may just have to share with you guys. Let me see if I can find it before I go off topic. I really want you guys to see it because it's actually has to do with this. And let me see something right here. I'm going to go here. $1 million. Don't go nowhere, y'all. Y'all gonna want to see this. Y'all gonna want to see this. Listen to this. He said he was broke. Said he had no bread. Said there's no way in the world he could have been at that Diddy party. Drewski, this is alleged. Here we go.
You ever been to one of Diddy parties? Yeah, I've been in attendance. I've been.
Come on, man. Let's get them likes up, y'all. Can we get those likes up real quick? Double tap that screen to get those likes up real quick. Your boy be doing his homework over here because that's not AI. That's, oh no. Whoa, whoa. Oh shit. Did I say that? What y'all got to say in the comments, y'all? Hi, homie. Hi, honey. It's me again. Ricky said, LOL, Drewski is such a snake. I've been chasing Ultra set in OBS. If your screen looks right, it's not. Yo, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do the OBS, fam. I'm gonna get it as soon as I learn it. I need help with it. Angels Among Us said, oh my. Ricky Spanish said, just off the top of my head. Yo, for real, man? Oh, really? Martha Stewart, Mel Gibson. Okay, nobody got to say nothing about this? Nobody got to say nothing about this? Nobody got nothing to say? Okay, let's go.
Hey, what the fuck you smirking for?
You saying that?
I've been in attendance.
We just asking regular questions.
That's all I said. I said I've been in attendance. I have been in attendance.
We never been. We just asking. We just asking.
Yeah. As soon as you asked, he said,
"You had fun." I ain't seen that.
Yeah, you did.
I ain't seen that.
Yeah, I had fun. Yeah, I mean, it was a party. I wasn't at one of them parties.
We ain't say that about no party.
I have been in attendance at a puff party. You know what I'm saying? I've been in attendance. Yeah.
So they're gonna use this against you in a court of law because you said it. Just remember that, y'all. Y'all might be hearing a little more content about this. We're gonna do what we always do. We're gonna keep in line with the story because hopefully he's just joking. And even if he's just joking, there wasn't anything that happened. But now, like somebody said, Odell was mentioned and so with the Bieber, and now we got stuff like this going on. So, little suspect, I would say. Little suspect. Double tap that screen, you guys, for the research. We've been up since 6 o'clock in the morning, rocking and shocking, doing our thing. Just trying to get those likes up to let everybody know what we're doing and how we're getting busy over here at the bottom line. Hope you guys appreciate the content. Angels Among Us said, fair enough. He might have been a regular one. I didn't go to one of them parties. LOL, said Maine Arbor. Chad Lipock said, dressing says not you're one of those parties. Come on. He said, dressing says, but not at one of those parties? Come on. Every day. Weird how he got so defensive, but then he acted weird as F. Drewski, weird. Pamela said, if these people are going to lie, and they need to remember those lies. Yep, Reggie Wright did the same thing yesterday. Pig Daddy said, Drewski always looked creepy to me. Did you guys see what he did at Kai Sinai on the stream? I know it's flip, homie. It's supposed to be. Don't worry about it. You're the only one worried about it. You brand new here. Just get with the program, and that's how we do it. Little Diddy's is Little Debbie's cake, said Thoma. That's crazy, y'all. Crazy.
Yeah, I went, yeah. Okay. But I ain't, I don't know which party. The party I went to, it was girls turn up, you know what I'm saying? The regular, you know what I mean? Other celebrities and shit, yeah.
That's when you know lying when they say, I ain't been to one of them parties. Wait, what party? Oh, that's crazy. Did you know, I thought it was only one type of party.
Yeah. So yeah, like I said, sadly, again, somebody said it in the comments. You need to remember what you said because what? It can come back and bite you in the ass. It can come back and bite you right in the ass. That's what it definitely can do, y'all. Hope y'all appreciate the content. I hope y'all like what's going on today. We got more in the clip. It's not over. It's not over. I got so much more right now because I want you guys to see now. Did y'all know that Trump tries a Tesla? Hung out with Elon Musk yesterday. Yeah. Came outside. There were 3 Teslas lined up. Cybertruck was in the middle. And basically even got inside of one. Secret Service ain't want him to start it up. Funny. They really be on him about stuff like that. I could imagine being the president, the stuff that they don't let you do. Sorry, sir, you can't do that. Sorry, sir, you can't go over there. But I wanted to, no, you can't do that. Can't get in cars if they not yours. A whole bunch of stuff that you can't do. But yeah, like I said yesterday, Trump tries a Tesla. President Trump takes the driver's seat to support Elon Musk and try to get his sales up. Also spoke about what they plan on doing to everybody that's setting the charging stations on fire, doing all of this crazy stuff and illegal activities against the company. Here we go right now. We got Donald Trump, we got Elon Musk, and they rocking out with these Teslas right here, y'all. Let's go.
This is the Will Cain Show. Right now in Washington, House lawmakers are about to start voting on a spending bill to keep the government running. We'll be watching that closely. But we start the hour, how we do many 4 o'clock hours, with President Trump doing something. Minutes ago, he was outside the White House with Elon Musk and Teslas. Let's listen in.
In the United States, there is no place anywhere in the world that looks like that. Mr. President, it's on Greenland. And then if you add Greenland, that's even.
Mr. President, what are you going to tell the CEOs tonight, Mr. President?
Okay?
What do you tell the CEOs?
I'm going to look at this. I'm going to make a decision. Do you want to hear what my decision is? Okay. What's your best of these cars? What do you think?
Well, the car that I drive is the Model S Class
Which is that one?
That red one in the middle.
I like that. Yeah.
It's 0 to 60 miles an hour in 2 seconds. It's faster than a Ferrari.
It's pretty fast. I don't know if my people can handle it. They're gonna be using it more. I'm not allowed to use it.
It looks fast.
That's a fast one.
Just to be clear, sir, the 50%, is that going to go into effect on Canada or not?
Which one?
The 50% tariffs?
I'll let you know about it.
Okay.
I'll let you know. But I appreciated his call. I thought it was nice. This is beautiful. Whoa! Should I get in?
Get in!
Yeah. Okay.
Have you ever sat behind the steering wheel of one of these? Of a Tesla?
Do you want my notes?
Yeah.
They gave me notes. I said, I'm not biting. I don't need notes.
I'll take one. I can take it.
Thank you. Let me get into this act. I'll watch Secret Service go crazy. Thank you.
I mean, if you actually drove it around, it would really be wild.
Wow.
I get it as other side.
That's down front. This is a different panel than I've had. Everything's computer.
So he's getting inside the car. Secret Service, as you notice, they own him because they they probably watched those cars since they've been out there. They have to protect the president, even though he's doing this interview. And the person that's interested in copyright infringement, that's actually why I stay and film and why I bother you guys and get in here and I talk. Because if any other thing, they would be like, pew, pew, pew. Well, they'd have tore me up already. Plus, like I told you guys before, Bugatti don't make no money off doing this show. That's why I just try to get the numbers up. Hopefully, moving forward, we'll get some advertising going. But we still the #1 show on YouTube at the 6 o'clock hour. So I don't really care about the monetary part. I know how to get money. I created and I wrote the book called The Secrets of Real World Marketing, which is, it teaches you how to get money from different companies and things of that nature. I've been doing marketing and product placement for a very long time. Not trying to say that I'm rich or anything like that, but that's the reason why I ask you guys for the likes. Our intention is to get the numbers up on the show, then we'll go after the bread. But we just got to keep on being the best that we're going to be and keep it rocking, because that's what we are. We ain't no joke over here. We already know that we hot. Marielle, no. Betty Lynn, no. Chad C, no. All of the people that's here regulars, those are my co-hosts, and that's why they tear y'all up in the comments. Those people that stay on topic, those are the co-hosts, and those are the people that I ride for. And that's why I do what I do, why I get up here every day at 6 o'clock in the morning. Because if I didn't, what else would I be doing? Ain't nothing else to do but chill with y'all. So let's get it rocking. Let's go.
That's beautiful. Wow.
I'm sorry, Batty Lynn. I always get that messed up.
That's beautiful.
Can you start it?
Can I? Let's hear the engine.
They're like, no, you can't start it. No.
You're gonna get it wrapped in gold?
So, do you want to actually drive it?
You don't want me to drive it, do you?
I saw Biden do a test move here once in the Jeep.
Yeah,
Very easy.
that's you're the only one that saw it.
It's like driving.
They be tearing Biden up, y'all. You don't play with Biden. You don't even tell about
This is really amazing.
You gonna get it? Mr. President, you gonna get it wrapped in gold?
Think Biden could get into that car? No, that's beautiful.
Yeah. Mr. President talks about some of the violence that's been going on around the country at dealerships. Some say they should be labeled domestic terrorists.
I will do that. I'll do it. I'm going to stop them. We catch anybody doing it because they're harming a great American company. You know, I've stuck up for the NFL. I've stuck up for a lot of American companies and other companies, but American companies. I did a very big favor for the NFL. I do favors for all. When you heard an American company, especially a company like this, supplies so many jobs that others are unable to do, when you do that, those people are going to go through a big problem when we catch them. And we have you get a lot of cameras up. We already know who some of them are. We're going to catch them. And they're bad guys. They're the same guys that screw around with our schools and universities, the same garbage. And we're going to catch them. And let me tell you, you do it to Tesla and you do it to any company, we're going to catch you and you're going to go through hell.
Mr. President,
what do you tell
your
CEOs
comments
tonight at the Business Roundtable, especially with the
Well, I have a roundtable to make in a little while. I just consider this much more important because I want to buy one of these. My whole staff is so excited because I told them they're going to safely use them, and they can't believe it. So Margot, wherever you are, Margot, she's going to use it. They're all going to be using it, and they're going to have a good time using it. And if I can, oh, there you are, Margot. Look at Margot's right there. What do you remember the press now?
So if you guys want to know what my take on this is, because I do marketing, and I got to be honest with you, it's a really good look. I'm going to put it like this. Take me out this equation, just look at me for the work part of it. To have somebody like Donald Trump stand next to your car and endorse it, yes, you're going to have a lot of people that don't want it. But you also going to have a lot of people that do want that car. He also understands Elon is taking a hit. He's been getting beat up. He's been getting, all sorts of bad things said about him and everything. So with that being said, he's trying to find any way to try to help him in that part. Also, Elon's been sacrificing a lot of his time away from Tesla and putting it into Doge. So in thinking like that could be the reasoning why we have this interview going on. Y'all can treat me like Fox, CNN, and MSNBC and beat up the messenger, but I've been doing marketing over 20 years. That's what this looks like to me. Also, when he got out of the vehicle, he didn't walk away from it. He stood right in the middle of the vehicle, and he knew that they were going to be taking photos while he was standing in front of that car, thereby bringing Elon back. Masterful move. This man is a #1 marketing person right here. Learned a lot from just his gestures. So even if you, again, let me show y'all something else. If you don't like somebody, you can learn from them. Did you know that? How about you do everything opposite what they did? That makes you a opposite of what they are. So if they're a piece of SHIT, that makes you a diamond because you're moving totally opposite than a SHIT piece. Look at it like that. Get smart. Stop getting mad. Put fat on your brain. Learn how to adapt. That's how you make more money. Real talk. If y'all want to get the book, here we go. Now y'all can call me a grifter. Whoever want to call me a grifter, please feel free. Whoever want to call me a grifter, please feel free. Because it's not my fault I wrote a book for you and me. But if you want to get it, hit me up on my email address, which is bridgethisllc@gmail.com. 20 pages of what? Yes, the secrets of real world marketing. And I will show you how to get money from companies and do all sorts of stuff. Ain't trying to grift you. That's what I do. Just to give you guys another layer of who I am. Let's finish up a little bit more and keep on going.
Thinks he's become a member of the press. Takes great pictures. What do you think of it, Margot? Do you like the idea?
I love it.
Okay, good.
We're gonna have fun.
You're very happy.
Mr. President, your comments the other day not ruling out a potential recession seemed to rattle the stock markets. The Commerce Secretary said there wouldn't be one.
Just so you know.
Just specifically on the recession.
Yeah.
Do you think there will be a
country-
recession?
I don't see it at all. I think this country is going to boom. But as I said, I can do it the easy way or the hard way. The hard way to do it is exactly what I'm doing, but the results are going to be 20 times greater.
This goes back to what you guys are saying about the tariffs. These answering questions is another reason I'm letting this run. This is not just about Tesla, because there's a lot of reporters there that are asking questions that we also want to know because of prior clips that we watched. Very important information here. It's talking about we're going to have to take the hit for a little longer. All of this information is very important for us to know.
I think this country is going to boom. But as I said, I can do it the easy way or the hard way. The hard way to do it is exactly what I'm doing, but the results are going to be 20 times greater.
Mr. President,
And remember, Trump is always right.
And what do you say to
If
Americans?
you look at what I've said over the last 10 years, Trump has been right in all the time. This is the way to do it. We're going to make America great again. You know, to make it great, you have to have jobs, you have to have factories, you have to have. I look at some of the things that, like this last administration, he was the worst president in the history of our country. Nothing was happening. Nothing. He had no idea what was going on. Our country went to hell. And then to allow millions of people to come in that are prisoners and mental institution patients and all of the things, gang members, drug lords, we're searching them all down now, trying to get them out of our country. And we're going to do that. But on the financial end and the economic end, what we're doing is, to me, it's the most exciting. Our country will be greater than ever before, and it won't take too long.
And what's your message to Americans right now, sir, who are worried about the stock?
All right, y'all. Don't want to rape the content. If you guys want to see the rest of that, y'all want to go look up Trump Tries Tesla. That's going to be on YouTube. I wanted to make sure that we got a lot of questions answered. We've been doing this all month. And now we're at the point where we're talking about tariffs. We're talking about our breakfast, our eggs. We're talking about gas, talking about how long we're going to be in this. You heard it from the horse's mouth, President Trump. That was yesterday. Can't get no more direct than that. So if you guys appreciate the content, this is going to be your last time to double tap and hit that like. This is when I actually get paid. I done worked. I done put the clips out. So now I wish to get, can you pay me, please? Give me my money. And my money that I'm asking for you guys. Please double tap them likes, get those likes up and let everybody know that we are the #1 show in the morning because this is our bottom line. I'm your host, Bugatti NYC. What I want you guys to do, what y'all got to do right now, because I don't ask for the money, but I always want y'all to do what? Make some money, 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 money. Money, 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 money. Some people got to have it. So I want y'all to go in the description right now. I made sure I put 2 surveys in there. So it's about $550 worth of surveys inside the description right now. You guys want to make some money online, make some money by going into the description. There's 2 surveys in there. One that's going to get you $250. The other one you'll be able to make about $275. I try to make sure that I give you guys something back but besides just the content, because what? We all hurting in the pockets. We talk about it all day. We're looking at these tariffs. The damn milk prices is going up. Eggs is crazy. So what I try to do is find ways for us to make money. So again, you guys got a party going on. Somebody over there got a distillery I saw. You got a gas station, you got a party or something that you're trying to promote. You got a product you sell. Send it to the show. This is our bottom line. It used to be the bottom line. Now it's our bottom line because I can't operate without you. So what I like to do is share and share alike. So I need you guys to send me your promotional stuff. You got a flyer, you got a club, you do carpet cleaning, you do plumbing, you take care of people. Send it over to the bottom line. I'm going to put it up in the post section and y'all going to get that advertising. Ain't nobody talking about no money right now. I want us to make some bread. I want everybody to be good right now. So we're going to use this platform to promote our stuff. And that's what we're going to do. It's your boy Bugatti NYC. You can always subscribe to the channel, watch another video, and always remember, I will be back tomorrow at 6 o'clock because this is what we do. We do it every day. We got a lot of new people chiming in. We're trying to get to 30,000 subscribers. We're about at 28 right now. We're going to keep on pushing and keep on moving. Again, I really hope that you guys appreciate the show and I hope that you like the content because I work real hard in pooling and making sure that the content is good. I'm very serious about this show and very serious about what we do. So I really appreciate you guys and let y'all know that it's not a game when it comes over here. Everybody else that throw on their live, they just throw on their live and talk crap. I'm a little different because when I put my time in something, I'm very serious about it. And I'm always trying to fix things. I saw somebody saying something about the OBS. Saw somebody saying about flipping the screen. We're getting to that, but I want to get these numbers up because I'm actually working on the other room where there's a green screen, so there won't be any of this. There'll be me standing there and me doing all of this off of a green screen in OBS. Got to get those numbers up and get that money right to get to that point, but it's all good because as long as we here, we're going to keep on doing what we got to do. And what's that? Keep on getting this information, keep on sharing with each other, and understand I appreciate everyone. I like when we have a good show. That means that you guys appreciate what we got going on. You can't pour syrup on shit and make it pancakes over here. We too real. We call ourselves out. I'm harder on myself than anybody else could be. So with that being said, you guys, I just want you to know I appreciate you. Last chance to hit that like button. Please subscribe to the channel. Trying to get to 30,000. And like I always tell you, you could have went anywhere. But the fact of the matter that you came here to chill with me, I appreciate you. So until tomorrow, y'all know what it is. Get 'em! 1. Let's go.